In the bottom corner there, you will see the total dividend that we're paying out, 4.9 billion Kenya shillings, which is roughly 55% of our profit after tax, largely driven by exceptional performance at the bank subsidiary. We do, as you know, we do have a few subsidiaries under the holding company, but the bank remains the most relevant. But we're extremely pleased to have been able to pay that sort of a dividend. And it's one thing that we're continuing to drive to be more efficient with capital. And whenever there's excess capital, we're paying it out so that we can, as a bank, as a group, be a bit more efficient on our. If you recall, during COVID, we'd all dipped below the 4% area. But these are pretty impressive numbers when you compare across other sub-Saharan African countries. The fact that we've got Uganda at 6.4, Kenya, we're all between the 5 and the 6.5. That's remarkable resilience that we've shown.
So our strategy is broken into two real ambitions. Today, build the core of our business that we have today, and build and be ready to push our business to future-ready transformation. And that's the 4 main points. I will just pick on 2 of them. So ultimately, we need to be able to continue to grow on our existing clients, whether they're large MNCs in Kenya, and most of them are expanded in the region, and also being able to build much more on our local corporates. You see more and more that the billion-dollar businesses or billion-shilling businesses will be smaller enterprises today, growing, taking opportunities, being able to support growth, whether it's in tech, whether it's infrastructure, education, healthcare, many sectors. There isn't a sector today that we can say is not growing in our markets in Kenya. If we look at, so that's one, and continue to grow our customer proposition and customer numbers. And that's one of the top 2 ambitions for us, and you see that translating into our results. So delivering on that gives us a legitimacy, make sure that we understand how we're delivering solutions for our clients.
Risk management is going to be at the core of this, both risk management for purposes of the return, but also risk management for purposes of protecting our customers, because it's important that the business we do, which is a trust business, is protective of our customers. We're going to continue our regional play. Patrick spoke about our borderless banking, which is a capability that allows you to transact seamlessly and efficiently across the East Africa region, between here and Stanbic, Uganda and Tanzania, and South Sudan. And so far, we've seen a very good uptick of that. $800 million has gone through that channel over the last 2 years. So we're going to continue doing more of that as we enable East African trade.